we were studying the halogen derivatives. Of organic compounds. In this one, we have studied methods of preparation of haloalkanes, aryl halides, and also the properties of the alkyl halides or halogenated aliphatic compounds. Now let us see reactions of aryl halides. Aryl halides are those compounds in which the halogen atom is directly attached to the aromatic system. For example, if you consider this benzene, if this halogen atom is directly attached to this aromatic system, then such a compound is named as the aryl halide. There is one more class of the compound in which this halogen atom is attached to the side chain of the halogen atom. For example, if you consider this CH2X, side chain is CH3 group to which that halogen atom is attached. Aryl halides contain halogen atoms directly attached to aromatic system, while alkyl halides, these are the alkyl halides. In this one, the halogen atom is attached to the side chain of the aromatic compound. Since these aryl halides contain halogen atom directly attached to the aromatic system, they are very least reactive towards the nucleophiles. But they are most reactive towards the electrophilic substitution, also called as the substitution to the benzene ring. So we can explain why these aryl halides are less reactive towards the nucleophilic substitution. But anyhow, we can consider this two types of reactions: nucleophilic substitution and electrophilic substitution. When you consider this example of chlorobenzene, we can consider any such example. If you consider this chlorine atom or any halogen atom, it contains 3 pairs of lone pair of electrons. Because of this resonance effect of this halogen atom and lone pair of the halogen atom and the carbon-carbon double bond electrons, so they involve this type of resonance. Because of this, the chlorine atom and carbon atom will form a double bond, and chlorine loses the electron density, therefore it gets the positive charge. This ortho position will contain the negative charge. Similarly, this will undergo resonance in such a way that this pair of electrons will shift to this position. That's why it will give rise to one more resonance structure. Double bond, halogen atom with positive charge. Similarly, this can again undergo resonance to give rise to one more resonance structure. So we can write this as double bond, negative charge here, double bond, Cl plus. Because of these resonance structures, the chlorine atom or halogen atom will get a positive charge. More than that, there will be a double bond character between the carbon and halogen atom. That's why they are less reactive towards this nucleophilic substitution. We can write one more resonance structure for this so that it gives rise to the halogen atom back. Like this. Once you consider these resonance structures, because of these resonance structures, there is a double bond character. That's why these aryl halides are less reactive towards the nucleophilic substitution. And one more thing you can consider. Because of this resonance of the halogen atom lone pair of electron with the carbon-carbon electron of the aromatic system, there involves increase in the negative charge on the ortho, para and ortho positions. So this position is ortho, this is ortho, this is para, this is meta, this is meta. Because of the resonance structures, increase in the electron density takes place in the ortho and para positions. That's why during the electrophilic substitution reactions, these aryl halides are undergoing substitution in the ortho and para positions. Sometimes it may be in both ortho as well as para positions. That's why we mainly consider the electrophilic substitution reactions during this reaction of the aryl halides. Let us consider one more thing. In a similar way, if you consider this vinyl halide is nothing but the halogen atom attached to the carbon containing the double bond. For example, vinyl chloride. In a similar way, what we have explained the resonance structure. This also involves the resonance effect. So this lone pair will shift to this position and carbon-carbon double bond electron will shift to the carbon atom. That's why this gives rise to CH2 positive negative charge, double bond, CH, double bond Cl and positive charge. Just like aryl halides, vinyl halides are also less reactive towards the nucleophilic substitution. But instead, if you consider a aryl or alkyl halide like benzyl chloride, this type of substances are more reactive towards the nucleophilic substitution rather than electrophilic. So, if you consider this resonance effect, this will shift the electron density towards this one and this will shift the electron density towards this one. So, we get a resonance effect, so that positive charge is on the ortho position, double bond, CH2 and Cl will get a negative charge. That's why it can be very easily substituting or very easily undergoing substitution with the nucleophile. So, in contrast with the aryl halides or alkyl halides are more reactive towards the nucleophilic substitutions. Let us consider some reactions with respect to electrophilic substitutions of the chlorobenzene. There are a variety of reactions that we can carry out. For example, first let us consider some reactions in this case. Suppose you consider this chlorobenzene. When it is subjected to the reaction with the halosine in presence of FeCl3, it will undergo substitution in both the ortho and para positions. So, we can write this benzene with 2 chlorine atoms in the ortho position as well as 2 chlorine atoms in the para position, Cl and Cl. Similarly, when it is treated with ammonia in presence of cuprous oxide, it will give rise to so this is ortho and this is para. These are dichlorobenzenes. Similarly, when you take this chlorobenzene, treat this with nitric acid, HNO3, in presence of sulfuric acid, concentrated sulfuric acid. This reaction is named as the nitration reaction. So it will give rise to again 2 products. One is ClNO2, the other one is ClNO2. This is ortho, this is para, chloronitrobenzenes. Similarly, when you take this chlorobenzene, react with sulfuric acid, H2SO4, in presence of traces of sulfur trioxide. Traces. This is actually giving rise to oleum or fuming sulfuric acid. When sulfur trioxide is present in concentrated H2SO4, it is H2S2O7, fuming sulfuric acid. It gives rise to C6H5, H4, Cl, SO3H. Here, because of the larger size of the sulfonic acid group, the substitution at the ortho position is very less possible. That's why we get this Para-chloro-benzene sulfonic acid. Para-chloro-benzene sulfonic acid. There are some more reactions with respect to this chlorobenzene. We shall continue that in the next video. Thank you.